The last thing we wanted to talk about was just general show shit. This being our 50th episode and all of that. I just wanted to know how you guys, right? So how y'all feel about doing this for 50 episodes? I was going to say real quick, to people who don't create content, 50 might not sound like a lot.
It's a lot.
Create content, anything. You know that shit is a lot. If you post 50 YouTube videos, you could do 50, 30-second skits for TikTok. That shit is a lot.
That's a lot.
So if you create, I'm sure you would understand what it is. So I want to know how you feel about it. Has it been hard?
Hey, yo.
What you think about the podcast journey? Any tips for people?
I definitely watch some of the old videos and I see where things could be improved. So, but to make it to 50, that's a big accomplishment.
Yeah.
Especially if you see how this shit started. The first episode was hilarious. It took us like 4 hours to even set up. Live from my living room. Welcome to episode 1 of the Make It Make Sense podcast.
First 2.
To get it right.
Yeah.
Shit. Change cameramans.
Oh, yeah. We did.
All that. Crazy.
We went through a lot.
Yeah, man.
Co-host too.
Yeah, we had co-host Siphon in and out. We had before when we was sitting on the legless couch.
When everything was good.
And Brian, flash passes.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Just because you're doing all that and they're not complaining doesn't mean they're okay with it.
So if someone
all of that when we just had the table.
Yo, it was crazy.
Yeah, we had a few videos on that.
That's crazy.
This shit came up. There was a point when we first started too. I remember not even really editing the audio and shit like that. Like I would just kind of put it out. I would listen to it, maybe trim certain parts and just put it out. And after a certain point, I was like, yo, this sound crazy. Because there'll be parts where we just, it's a podcast, but at the end of the day, it's a conversation. It's friends sitting in a room having a conversation. So the shit is not going to be buttoned up exactly like a news telecast. Ain't no teleprompters in front of us. So shit go off the rails. It happens. So sometimes some of that shit got to come out.
Do you have a favorite topic that we did?
That is a good question.
I think mine was when we was talking about the OnlyFans. And
of course it would be that, right?
Cash was talking about, I would let my girl do OnlyFans.
Girl do that in one of the earlier episodes?
Yeah.
No.
Or when he said he had business meetings in the strip club.
We coming at it.
Me personally, I had business meetings in the strip club. You dig what I'm saying?
That was one of the earlier episodes. Yeah, hand to hand. Exactly.
Yeah,
separate that.
I said, you
One
had
of those
business
early
meeting in the strip club.
If we talking one of our more toxic conversations, I like the one we had with the dude with the 7 kids that said he wasn't taking care of them. I thought that was a good one. That topic and conversation went pretty crazy.
Yeah.
You got a favorite, Red?
So it's too many topics to choose from that I like.
Yeah,
a lot of topics that I went Red. Problem with y'all bitches is y'all looking for a man that got a Maserati, got all types of jewelry, and then I do have a favorite episode. I think my favorite episode is the Christmas one, because that one was just
the Christmas episode. Was that when we did the No Sense Awards?
Yes.
Yeah. So the No Sense Awards was my favorite. Definitely my favorite segment.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That was my favorite segment.
Sorry, y'all. I'm high.
Oh man.
What?
I'm so high right now. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that for sure was my favorite segment that we done. If I had to pick out a particular, it's just fun.
Yeah, that was that.
Yeah.
That one.
There you go. For the first time, we're going to make this award show make sense for you guys. You see no what before. Never seen a show like this.
We got our own
Who makes that song, GEEZ?
Elephant Man.
You be knowing all these artists. You take Elephant Man, okay.
Elephant Man.
Sexy Red takes home the title for the most ratchet of 2023. And for Sexy Red, we got 2 things for you for winning. We got this bonnet for you to represent for the streets.
She belongs to the
Jesus
streets.
gonna wear that to represent for you because she couldn't be here, and that's his favorite artist for 2023. And we got this bottle of Casamigos so you could get litty. Make his next sex tape pop.
Yeah. Please. Because your booty hole round and your... That's how it
Oh my God.
I guess that's how it goes.
So,
but I don't.
You said that it was that was the most fun to do. And for those who don't know, when I tell y'all we've done 50 episodes, but without exaggeration, I think I might be underselling it to say it taken me at least 300 hours to put out these 50 episodes. And that's just talking about the audio. I've gotten a lot better at it. It's quicker, but the video still takes time. No matter how, ill you get with it, there's only but so much you can rush, into the process. And I could be honest, like in a moment of honesty, I've said to people like, there's nothing worse than working on something for 3 hours, 7 hours,
And
2
not getting
days,
paid for it?
and then you go check on it and it's 2 views.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
all right,
Yeah.
like, all right, cool. I guess it's back to the drawing board, right? Because that's your only 2 options. It's
Yeah.
either to say, fuck y'all, suck dick, I'm going to go to work, or say, fuck it, I got to just make another one and make this one better.
Yeah. It's a
Right?
slow grind. Like, think about it. After 50 episodes, what, it took us like 2-3 years? When we started,
Has it
like,
been 3 already? And you got to remember, technically we record twice a month.
yeah.
And then if we miss one, that's off.
Yeah.
And then, y'all, let's remember, one-man band over here, with the exception of Video Dude, who Video Dude takes pictures and film for us. But after that, like, I'm doing the majority of the editing. So that shit takes time. And when you build and you start making some schmeckles, that's when you hire a team.
Yeah.
Hope you don't hire you a Chris and then have to get rid of him. You know what I mean? Video Dude, I love you. Yo, some shit leak. You gotta go. Okay. Just want everyone in the room button it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight like that.
Button it up. Looking at you, GEEZ.
Straight like that. Hey. Straight like that. That's what's up. We got another 50.
Yeah,
Take it
right.
to
Here's
100.
to another 50. Hopefully we get there without, cycling through a bunch of different people. But I like when we had different fill-ins because everybody helped, whether it's for one episode or 2. So even though he ain't here, Hand in Hand helped. Hollywood helped.
Yep.
Nah,
Two
scratch
Soul
that.
helped.
My favorite episode.
Good Brother C helped.
Good Brother C. Yeah, exactly.
See, Gutter, like everybody, it was a collaborative effort. Even our first video dude that came, well, he wasn't video dude. He can't be that. Well, I don't know what we called him. Our original cameraman.
Yeah, there you go.
Wasn't
Original
bad. That
cameraman.
helped either, you know,
Yeah.
for the first episode because we got to see what we
That-
liked and what we didn't like.
That vagabond.
Yeah, what we liked and what we didn't like. We got to see Entitlement 101
Yeah.
right away.
Absolutely.
So have you guys gotten any kind of feedback from people that you know that have actually listened, negative or positive?
I got, people hit me up on Facebook like, oh, you was right, everything you said. And I'm like, I know.
You got an echo chamber of fans?
People was really messaging the great,
Yeah,
the great
you know what
picture.
I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, right.
sometimes I'm just right, man. I can't help it, baby. I can't help it, man.
We just don't
Shit,
understand, right?
Yeah, like it ain't easy, but hey, I be getting feedback.
Red got no social
One time
media.
somebody even text you about what we was talking about.
What?
About feedback. One clip you put up and somebody had hit you. Do you know this person?
Oh,
And
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah. One
I
of
know
the
this
topics
person.
when I put
Yeah.
specifically, how do you feel? Do you think it's hard? Because I was actually on Reddit today and I seen someone say to people who are on YouTube, how do you do it? It was like, just the thought of being on camera and putting themselves out there to be judged and stuff by other people is a fear that they can't get over, which is why they haven't started a channel yet. Was that something that either one of you had an issue with, like when it came to start it, as far as being on camera?
I'm gonna be honest. There be days where we do the podcast and I don't even do my hair. I'm keeping it 100 with you. But I wash my ass and I brush my teeth and my outfits do be fresh. So, but it's like I don't even care. If you gotta go to a job, you're gonna be around people. When you leave your house, you're gonna be around people. So now, as far as some people being able to say stuff to me online, I don't know. I don't really care because I don't have social media. But if I did, maybe that might trigger me sometimes. But
Nah, you be getting pretty angry, Red.
I
I think you
know.
might go off.
anybody that know me know, like I don't do the talk, so we can run it up.
I wouldn't. For me, it's like I don't really care. You got your opinion. I'm not everybody cup of tea. So,
I'm somebody's
it don't
Hennessy
bother
though.
you.
but you
Damn
know,
sure somebody's Hennessy though.
Yeah, that too. Right? You know what I'm saying? So if you get me, you get me. If you don't, you don't. And then I ain't camera shy. I thought the hardest thing for me was I didn't know how I sound. I told you that like when I first heard the first and second
didn't like
episode,
how
I'm
you
like,
sounded.
that's how I sound. I try to come in here the next time and talk all cool and slow like
That was funny.
yeah.
Y'all gotta go back to
With the Barry
episode.
White?
I know.
Yeah.
I wish I could find what episode it
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
but
I
G's
was
funny talking episode.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
I
that
didn't
was
record it.
I was talking all deep.
He was like, "Yo, it sounded bad," and I was like, "Yeah,
You'd have
about
thought
that."
it was a
'cause I
room
heard
full
it,
of
and I was like,
bad
I thought he
bitches
was
while we
sick or
was
something.
filming.
Yeah, I was like, "Why did you talk
He's
like
like, oh,
that?"
y'all got an audience?
Yeah, he was
another
like, "Yo, I
good
didn't like my
episode
voice."
was-
I was like, "Nigga, this is like
Live
episode
audience?
3."
Yeah, facts.
I think another good episode was let's address the elephant in the room, and this motherfucker over here snoring. And shit.
That
Oh,
couldn't
that
be
was
his
not
favorite
counted.
episode because he
I
don't
think
remember.
that Tuso was on
Yeah,
there,
Tuso
yeah.
was here. We back in the building for another episode of the Make It Make Sense podcast.
Hey, the four
What's
horse,
up, what's up?
horse.
Can we address this elephant?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, we could get it out the way early. For those who are wondering who's the corpse to the left, that's GEEZ.
We transported his body.
Yeah, he had a little, before that
Yesterday, I don't care what they say. Suckers really shouldn't play. I hit him with the Hennessy.
episode.
Yeah, it's
But he'll wake up and join us at some point.
yeah, it gotta happen.
Did we address that other feeling enough for you, Red?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's-
Yeah, you
nah,
did.
but we still
it's
involved.
addressed. When he rises,
We still
he'll have
involved. You know what I'm
commentary for
saying?
you guys.
Still
Hopefully,
alive.
yeah, right.
Hold on.
He said, "I'm
Yo,
still
it's
alive."
It's young Hugh. You already know.
Dude in the Bulls jersey.
Holla at my boy GEEZ.
But
Yeah.
we back. Anything to add before we get this
let's
show
get-
on the road?
Jeez.
Hold on one second. All right, so I guess let's get right to it.
Kim.
That's what the man said.
Let's hear what you have to say.
That's the clip that keeps on.
Live
giving.
coming from G's.
Knocked out.
Sleeping through a whole podcast episode is wild, though, because we
another
ain't
favorite
loud,
moment
but
of
we ain't quiet either.
5 minutes, bro.
Another favorite moment of mine is when I think GEEZ told the story and then hand to him was like, I ain't gonna lie, if she was mine, I probably would have served her.
Oh yeah, I remember
Oh
that.
yeah.
Stories.
Yeah.
A lot of our interactions with his stories
Unforgettable
ended that way.
moments.
Yo, we gotta do that.
But and as far as the being on camera, for me personally, that's one thing that did kind of bother me because I'm private. Like, I had social media and
Too
I'll
close,
post photos
man.
here and there, but posting a photo here and there is different than posting videos and clips of your opinions and your photos
Yeah.
and you know what I mean, like every week and shit like that. Because in a way, we all are each giving people a little glimpse into how we think and how we
Yeah.
feel on certain things.
I don't post no pictures, bro. I don't
What happened?
Like I don't post no pictures.
Oh, at all. When
At
I used to
all.
have social media, I did
Yeah,
here and there.
I
I ain't
razzle
no
and
picture
dazzle
ass
y'all every
nigga.
once in a while. Pop up every 3 to 6 months, put a
Yeah,
picture
nah,
up
that's
and
true. When G's
disappear.
had it, he don't post.
I don't post no pictures.
Nothing. You
Only thing I
comment and
post
shit
is
like
the
that.
podcast on my page. That's it. I don't post no
I
pictures of
damn
what
sure
I'm doing,
do miss
where I'm
my dog
going.
videos.
Nothing.
And that's it. And that's probably the part, like I said this before when we had the conversation, I hate it the worst is that the social media is a requirement for this. If
Yeah.
you're not going to be on social media, then to me, you might as well stop because it's promoting yourself and promoting the content and all of that. It's a package deal.
Yep.
If you're just going to record it and just put it out without promoting it, you basically talking to empty airspace. Like, good luck people finding you in this sea of 1,000 podcasts,
million.
1,000 videos, a
Hell
million
yeah.
channels. You know, like everybody is talking about everything.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta really search for the content. So that's why you have to do that stuff. So that's the only shit that bugs me. But
Yeah.
it's part of it. I realized early it's part of the game, so you can't complain.
But
And
there
that's
are
a bar.
some podcasters out there that are not like how they podcast. You know, like they could be loud and, you know, engaging, but in real life they could just be quiet. And
Yeah, you're right. Because part of it is you kind of got to put on a personality. You can't just be like, there's definitely things I say on the podcast that I wouldn't say in a random conversation. You got to keep entertainment in mind. Like, how this sound to the people listening? Like, all right, we've been kind of serious. Like, to make a joke. Thought that was
Yeah.
funny. Let's leave it in, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
But that part too, because sometimes even in everyday life, when you're not podcasting or you're not in real life streaming your everyday day to day, certain funny things be happening and be like, oh, that would be funny if I put that on, but you didn't record
yeah,
it.
moment gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moment gone. But
Yeah.
yeah, like shit, that's one of my best jokes for the podcast. Like I'm showing a part of me when I tell all my racist jokes. Like, yeah, I might say
Yeah.
that I'm making jokes at the end, but there's people that's gonna walk away from this and be like, yo, that motherfucker
Race- yeah,
he's
facts.
racist. Or he's
There's some
misogynist.
truth. There's
or
some
he's-
truth to that. You know, some truth to what he said, right? He really feels like
Like,
that.
you know he hits women, right? It's like, what? What episode did I say that in? But hey, it all comes with the territory. So you gotta take the good with the bad if you want to get that money, right? Get that bag. But we will not be, at least I could say so far, we've stayed away from the antics. When we've argued, it's been genuine. When we've yelled at each other, it's been
Arguing
genuine.
with each other.
Said it works
Because
both ways.
She
That's
made
it.
that fake. You mean?
Making this bad analogy.
Not a bad analogy.
That's
Are you
it.
crazy?
I was just saying it works
You
both
crazy.
ways.
Who you calling crazy?
You.
No.
You do
better
know.
This
do
part
me
of the
crazy.
show, G's and Red argue with one
I
another.
mean, you don't think
I understand.
your opinion, my opinion is my opinion. I'm not gonna sit here and try to convince you.
Okay,
It's fucking-
so
bro.
you could have just led with it's fucked up that situation happened and cut out the 25 minutes of bullshit that you
You
wasted
cut-
of
you
our
had to-
time saying
you-
nonsense,
you
slurring
said
your
everything you
words
wanted
and
to
telling
say.
bullshit stories and
My
wasting
nigga,
our time
you
and the
said
listeners'
everything you
time.
want- You're not right every time you think you
It's
talk
not a
every-
matter of being right.
All right.
I'm not saying
So
I'm always
I have a-
right.
you
But
asked
whether I'm
me-
right or wrong, I
bro,
make
you asked
sense.
me my
You be
opinion.
wrong and you be sounding
You asked
stupid.
me
Nigga.
my
That's the
opinion,
point that I'm
bro.
trying to make.
You
Yeah,
asked
but
me
make
my
your
opinion.
opinion.
We argue with people.
Yeah, argue with people, but it's all been genuine. So far, we haven't done nothing fake and performed no coonery or no tricks yet. Yet.
Facts.
Let's see how many years we give this before we get tired of doing it for free and niggas just say, all right, it's time to turn up and just have some strippers in the background or some shit like that.
We gotta talk. Never mind. I ain't even gonna bring that up. Why you told me that?
We got one more.
Nah, we don't want to get him started on that again.
All right, so yeah. So any other thoughts on the Big 5-0 before we get on out of here? I think we're
Like
giving the
Future
people
said,
enough
I
content
mean,
for this.
life's
Thank
great.
you, listeners.
Life's great.
Thanks for the support.
Life's good.
Life is good.
Guys for listening.
You know what I mean?
Hey, you already know what time it is, man. It's too so. Follow us back on Apple, Google, iHeart. Listen, you make it, we make it. Do what you gotta do so we can do what we gotta do, and let's make it make sense. You heard? Too so. Scream, nigga.
Forgive me for all my sins. Do what I do for all my